So Battlefield 6 just finally completed its launch day weekend, and what a weekend we have all had. To be honest, I think this is one of the best Battlefields that I've played in many, many moons, many, many years. This game has surpassed every expectation that I had for an FPS shooter. And not only that, but it brought back the sense of joy in FPS gaming that we all have been truly dying for. From playing Call of Duty for many years, Battlefield has really taught me that gaming can be fun again. You don't have to sweat before work, you don't have to sweat after work, and you don't have to sweat before bed. You can actually just sit back and enjoy a really, really good game, and you can play the game however you want to play it. That's like one of the most important things about playing Battlefield. But I want to talk about a few things that have came up in the news with Battlefield. So with our console players, there has been quite a bit of an uptick in Cronus Zen activity. And so Battlefield is actually fighting back over the Cronus Zens. This is really good, you guys. So a Redditor posted that your account has been disabled. Cronus Zen activity on this account has violated EA's user agreement. We have permanently blocked access to this product. Learn more about EA account locks, bans, and suspensions. Guys, what's up with cheaters? What is up with cheaters? Why do you need to cheat in a video game? You've already spent $70 to $100 on the video game. Why should you cheat? If someone can really explain that in the comments, I would really appreciate it, because I just never understood cheating. I've never understood it. It kind of takes the joy away, not from me. You can cheat against me all you want, and it's not gonna affect me, especially in a Battlefield game. You snipe me from across the map, whatever. I'm just gonna spawn back in and continue on my route and go fighting. But doesn't it kill the joy with playing the game if you're cheating? Like, isn't that something that you want, the satisfaction of actually hitting that shot, and it feels so good when you do it? You guys, the cheaters they actually blow my mind sometimes. They really do. And I know Call of Duty got absolutely ravished, and it just a virus of cheaters on Call of Duty. But Battlefield 6, I mean, come on. This is not a competitive shooter. It's not. It's a sandbox. But you guys, if you've made it this far, at least, if you could drop a like on the video, I would really appreciate it. I want to go through some of these comments and read some of the people's reactions to this, because I'm just surprised that even the console players are really pushing for cheating. I'm just really surprised by that. Now, a Redditor called Broken Trojan says, imagine spending $70 to cheat like a loser and getting hit with this when you sign in. Geez, I love to see the reaction from these guys. I know honestly, they probably cried like a baby in the corner. They probably did. They probably told their mom to buy them this thing on Amazon. It's for their controller. And when they logged in, they got their account permanently banned. Their mom is not going to buy the game again, and they will no longer be able to enjoy Battlefield 6. So another thing that I wanted to talk about with this is, how is Battlefield 6 going to handle the influx of cheaters? So blocking them or banning them is really good. I'll take that. That's a W. But how are you going to stop them from getting back into the game? I guess the big thing is that once you're banned, you have to go buy the game again. In comparison to Warzone, you can just create a new account and jump into Warzone. But we'll see once the free-to-play, Battle Royale drops. That's probably going to have a little bit more cheaters, depending on what it takes to get into the game again. But as for the main base game, that's what you want, because one thing I was thinking about, a lot of people also are saying that the grind in Battlefield is just too hard. It's too much. There's a lot. All the streamers are saying that it's going to take ages and years to actually complete. Guys, this is Battlefield. This is Battlefield. This is not a rush in 1 month to mastery camos, to obsidian, to gold camos on your guns. This is Battlefield. This is going to take a while to complete a lot of these challenges. So having the expectation that you're going to complete them is so far-fetched. Now, the good part about cheaters, the good part is that if they do return back to the game with a fresh account, they are going to be at the bottom of the barrel. It's like a revolving door. If you come back into this game with a fresh account, you're not just going to immediately level up your weapons again very fast. That's just not going to happen. It's going to take you months, if not a year, to level up the weapons that you want to use in the battlefield or in the battle royale, let's just say. It just blows my mind, you guys. I'm truly just like blown away that the cheaters actually have came back into this game. So another Redditor says, this one's kind of funny. So knowing the type of nipple snippers that use Cronus, they probably threw their controller through their TVs as well. That's a triple play. Someone else says nipple sniffers. That's quite funny. I think that was pretty funny as well. So the thing about the Battlefield, and a lot of people may do this. So you know how with Call of Duty, a lot of the cheaters, they would use their Game Pass subscription for $1, get a new account, and do it over and over and over and over again. They would just create a new Game Pass subscription, get the free 3 months for $1, and then they'll be back in Warzone. They'll get banned, they'll create a new one, and they'll just keep revolving this door with new emails. So the one thing that I'm thinking about that could be very likely the same might happen is with EA Pro. The difference between EA Pro, it's about $20 a month. So as long as EA Pro does not drop their price to $1 for, to reel in new customers, $1 for 3 months. You know how a lot of companies do that. They run these promotions. Hopefully they don't do that. We have to still wait and see how the developers are going to treat cheaters in total and how they're going to fully stop cheaters from coming in the game. But the comparison between $20 a month and $1 for startup is huge. That right there would deter cheaters, because most cheaters don't have a life. Most cheaters don't even have a job. I mean, some of them might have a job, but most cheaters don't have a job. I'm just saying. Another thing they can do is hardware ID bans for console. That would be really, really good. And, the average Cronus user, they're so stupid. They wouldn't know how to do once they're banned, they're banned. So a hardware ID ban or IP ban would be really, really nice as well. I mean, an IP ban could be spoofed with a VPN, but a hardware ban will be really, really nice as well. I think so. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Is that something that you guys think can happen? Do you guys think that can happen? So someone else said, Redditor by Neon Anderson says, no, you got it wrong. They use the Cronus on PC to spoof controllers while still using mouse and keyboard with the Cronus. This tricks the game into thinking it's a controller and thus enables aim assist features, but obviously aim assist with the mouse is just utterly broken cheating, which it really is. On top of that, you can run scripts through Cronus to change aim assist settings on some games. So in Apex Legends, I know this was a big problem that many PC and console players started using Cronus to cheat as a EAC, easy anti-cheat from Epic Games, can't detect hardware cheats, and then they used the Cronus with scripts that made their aim assist even stronger, like making it able to activate at unlimited range. So I could see that. And wasn't there another app that a lot of users were using on Call of Duty, like WASD or something like that? It was like a accessibility app. It was made for people that had, motion issues, and it would help them out with utilizing a mouse. I still think that if you have to go that far to cheat, if you have to buy a Cronus, if you have to do all of that just to cheat, holy moly, just don't play the game. Go touch some grass. Go get some ass or something. I don't know. Don't play the game. If you have to go that far, don't play the game. I mean, I'm just saying, go do something. Go jack off in the corner or something. I don't know. Just don't play the game. Cheaters they don't ruin the experience. For me personally, they may ruin the experience for a competitive player, but I'm not a competitive player. But they don't ruin the experience for me. But I do think that they ruin their own experience. They waste their money and they ruin their own experience. And to be honest, they should be banished. Just banish them all. I'll stand for that. I'll stand for that. Let's just do a stoning inside of a coliseum. If you get caught cheating, everyone get the red bricks off the wall. If you get caught cheating, everyone get the red bricks. You guys, how do you feel about that? I mean, it could be me, but you know, I don't know. Maybe that's a little harsh. But you guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it. I just want to bring this topic to you guys because this one was quite funny. When I seen it, I was just like, holy moly. Subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, folks, I'll see you in the next one.